Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, February 28, 2017 at 3:10 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic: World's largest building is underway today. And not only that, there'll be multiple buildings combined to make that one. The name of that building is The Bride. No, it's not what you think when you hear the bride, like the bride of Christ or bride of Jesus. Not that, ours will be bigger. And housing for 600,000 people is underway in that one city. And wow, Dubai has a tallest building today, and then Saudi Arabia is building one today, and they've not told anyone how tall it is, but we do know it's at about 3,300 feet. Well, this building will exceed that. This building, not exact, but 3,362 feet tall, in a city being built around it. They have fully generated power off of the solar panels, so the sun will power the entire complex, because they'll have 40 acres around that, but mainly stretching out in front of it by, I don't know, a long way, a quarter mile or so, or maybe even longer than that, but it's all under a roof. And not only do you have housing for 600,000 people going up, there's currently another project underway right now, this building the world's tallest bank in the same country. So you think Dubai, you think Qatar, you think Kuwait. Well, you also have to think Iran, because the 150 billion that was sent to them can do that. But this country has several, 20 to 30 planned sites to build housing for lower and middle class. And takes a lot of money to do that. You got to guess. Keep in mind, Turkey is on the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. This country has to have enough money to even start these jobs in the multi-billions of dollars. And we did send a lot of money overseas to other countries, but most of them used the money against us. But this one country used it to get out of debt, and that country was Iraq, you know that, and to try to keep them afloat. And that was $12 billion. The $12 billion weighed, now get this, let me find the spot. The $12 billion weighed 363 tons, loaded up on pallets. There's 281 million bills. 107 million of those were $100 bills. And they were stacked on pallets. They were loaded up on C-30 transports. And it took more than one transport to carry the money. So you have 12 billion there, but you got Trump, he has that much. Gates has 7 times more than that. Putin has probably about 18 times more than that, or at least 17 times. Soros has 25, 30 billion. And that brings me to something that I want to tell you. Soros is a direct descendant of the Rothschilds. He's Jewish, and I told you that yesterday. But I want to ask you, please do not let this Jew, Soros, an evil man, sway or move you in any way away from Israel. Continue to stand by Israel. Please don't let a few Jews do that, because if you let a few do it, then you would not stand by your own country. You wouldn't stand by any of your neighbors, because all of them do it. But it's just that 1%er. In fact, Soros is far less than 1% from the country he's from. So they're building new schools. They're building parks, libraries. They're running a river, diverting a river right through by these 362-foot buildings, or giant buildings, a cluster of them combined, and a river is going to be running through these contained walls, probably, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 feet wide, and I don't know how deep. And so who do you think this is that has this much building underway? Can't be Iraq, because, I mean, they're still fighting in Mosul, and they're still fighting in other places. Well, I'm going to tell you who it is. Because the fact that they're fighting in Mosul doesn't mean that ISIS owns Mosul. ISIS is up. They're over. They're done. They are surrounded. And they're, if not gone now, they will be soon. It is Iraq, people. They're building like nobody's business. I already told you, in Mosul, there were 2 new complexes already built. 50 miles from Iraq, they're building the new Babylon. That's in the billions. Iraq, the world's largest bank, the CBI, Central Bank of Iraq. The tallest building in the world is 6 miles away. It is called the Bride, and it's multiple structures with it. And I'm talking about giant malls, giant office buildings. They have a plan. In order for them to continue with that plan, they have to be able to pay for it. If they do not RV, then the building will stop immediately. Does that tell you something? So I won't go in anymore, because I can take up another 10 minutes. But I just want to tell you that, not to be building in the manner they're building and to believe that they'll never RV is insanity. Because if they build, they have to build with other people's money. So they're not going to build with other people's money. They will build with theirs when they RV. And to do the projects they have underway and have on the boards, a company from the United States drew the plans for the world's tallest building. And I think they're based in New York. We have had our vice president over there last week. We had Germany, I can't remember her name. I don't like her too much. Merkel over there. You had the new Secretary of Treasury in the United States over there. And you had other people over there. Why? Go to visit? No, they're talking about the Central Bank of Iraq, talking about plans to RV their currency. They wouldn't have been there for any other reason. So I want to leave you with that. And Miss Finest, please don't get mad at me. I'm bringing up a valid point that was uploaded sometime in the last few days, and I just saw it. And I listened to it intently, and I wrote down everything they said. It's there, they're building, and they're not stopping. America, also, they're underway right now building 6 new bases. They already have one of the largest in the world in Iraq, but now they're building 6 new bases in Iraq. What does that tell you? They want to protect their interest as well as we would like a little bit of prosperity ourselves, and we'll get it. Jody Wolf Expoz.